A very good afternoon. I have come to teach Standard 5, Chapter 2, English Grammar, Singular and Plural. So let's start. Singular and plural. What is singular and what is plural? Singular means one. It could be one person, it could be a place, it could be one animal, or it could be one thing. That is called singular. Singular from the word single. Alright? The second we have is called plural. Plural means more than one. It could be more than one person, more than one place, more than one thing, or more than one animal. Like for example, if I say girl, singular, then what is the plural? It will be girls. Fox, foxes. Bus, buses. Goose and geese. You know, the problem in singular and plural that students do not understand is that how do we change it from singular to plural. So today I will be teaching you some of the cases in which we need to just add a particular letter to the end of the word. Some cases we need to change the entire spelling. So let's talk about the first one. In the first way of changing it, it's very simple. Like for example, apple. I have written apple. Now if I want to make apple into apples, meaning into plural, then I will just simply add an S. Simple. You take the word, the singular word, you add S to the singular word, and you make it plural. Some of the words are like apple becomes apples, finger becomes fingers, pocket become pockets, door become doors, pen become pens, year become years. Now the second way in which we can do it is again based on the spelling of the singular word. Now for example, if the singular word it ends with S, it ends with double S, it ends with SH, it ends with CH, or it ends with X, then in this case what we will do, we will add ES. Like for example, I have the word bus, it is ending in S. So it will become buses, which means I will add ES. So let's talk about the other one which ends with double S, like the word class. Like the word class, again you add an ES. You talk about the word which is SH, you talk about brush, ES, BRUSHES, which means brush becomes brushes. Dish, again DISHES, dishes. Then we have bench, and we have tax, we have church. So there are many words. Whenever you get any word like S, double S, SH, CH or X, you simply have to rewrite the same word and just add ES to the end of it. Let's talk about the third one. If you have a word which ends in O, out there also we put ES. Photo, potato, mango, tomato, volcano, ES. Simply you need to add ES to the end of it. However, there are some exceptions with the word S. How? There are, however, some words or some nouns ending with O that only take S. There are some words in the English language which end with O, but you don't have to write ES, you just have to write S. Like for example, igloo becomes igloos, kangaroo becomes kangaroos. Simple, you just have to add S. Now, there are some nouns which end in F or in FE. In F or in FE. What you need to do when you see these words, you need to convert this F and FE into V and VE. So actually both will be VE. And then you add the word S. So, like I'll give you an example, like the word knife. K-N-I-F-E. K-N-I-F-E. Now if I want to make it into the plural, I will make the F-E into V-E. So it becomes K-N-I-V-E-S. Knife. The other one we have is called leaf. L-E-A-F. Leaf, ending with the word F. So what we will do? L-E-A-V-E-S. Leaves. So the F becomes V-E-S. If you have a word ending with Y, then that Y becomes I and you add ES. Like the word I have is army, A-R-M-Y. Because it is ending in Y, what I need to do is convert it into I-E-S. So it will become A-R-M-I-E-S, armies. Baby becomes babies. City becomes cities. Pony becomes ponies. But if you get a word ending with Y and before the word there is a vowel, then you don't have to change anything, you just have to add an S. Like for example, the word day becomes days. The word key becomes keys. Why? It's because it has a vowel before the Y. So if there is a vowel before the letter Y, then we don't change it to IES, we simply add S. But if there is a consonant, if there is a consonant like the word baby, because there is a consonant here, then it becomes IES. So I'll repeat it once again. There are two ways of changing a word which ends in Y. If there is a word which is ending in Y and before the letter Y there is a consonant, then the Y becomes IES. But if before the Y there is a vowel, then we simply add S, nothing else. If there is a noun ending in the word or ending in the letter IS, if there is a noun ending in the letter IS, then the IS becomes ES. Like the word axis, AXIS, axis. But when you convert it, it becomes axis, AXES. The same thing goes for basis. It changes to bases, BASES. BASIS converts to BASES. There are some nouns like scissors, spectacles, trousers, pajamas. These will always be plural. You cannot make it singular. You cannot say, give me a trouser. It will be wrong. You always need to say, give me a trousers. Because these words you cannot write in singular. It has to be in plural. Like scissors. You cannot say, give me a scissor. It is wrong. Give me your scissors. That would be right. So, this brings us to the end of it. I will just give a quick recap out of it. The first way of changing from a singular to plural is by simply adding s. You just take the word and you add s behind it. That's it. Now, if you get words which are ending in s, ending in double s, ending in sh, ending in ch, ending in x, you need to add es. Now, if you get a word ending in f, you're ending in fe, then you have to replace the word f and the word fe with the word ve. With the word ve, and after that you place the word s. Similarly, if you get a word ending with y, and before the word y there is a consonant. You must be knowing what is a consonant. Like in the English alphabet, we have 26 letters in total. Out of those 26 letters, A, E, I, O, U, these 5 letters are called vowels, and the remaining 21, they are called consonants. So if you have a consonant, which means the remaining 21 letters, then the Y becomes I and then ES. But if before the letter Y there is a vowel meaning A, E, I, O, U, if any of these 5 letters are before the letter Y, then we don't change anything, we simply add an S. Coming back here, if a word is ending with IS, then the IS gets replaced with ES. And lastly, if you have a word with O, then after that you have to place ES. Mango, ES. Potato, ES. Tomato, ES. And one more thing, there are some nouns which you cannot say in singular, you have to always say in plural, like trousers, scissors, then we have spectacles. So these are some words which you cannot make into pure singular, it has to be plural. So I do hope that you have understood this class. I will be back with chapter number 2, which is, chapter number 3, which is nouns, gender. When I say gender, there are 4 different types of gender: masculine gender, feminine gender, neutral gender, and common gender. So I will be back with chapter number 3 for standard 5. I do hope that you have understood the concept of singular and plural. And if you have the book, I would request all of y'all to read page number 7 and page number 8 as well as page number 9, which is page number 7, 8 and 9. If you can read it for half an hour, you will be able to understand how to convert from singular to plural. I do hope you all have understood this class. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.